Yeah. OnChain Revolution, you're not bullish enough. OnChain Revolution, you're not bullish enough. Every day we steady looking at the market, and we gon' tell you how to get started. Chain abstraction, fear and greed index, always looking at price action. Roll call in advance, you don't even gotta mention. I swap it in the deck, you're not bullish enough. Traded in the segs, you ain't trenching enough. We do that market recap. Too much Bitcoin, gotta go to rehab. Shizzy and Jago beat. OnChain Revolution, network in the art. Every day we go live, baby, you know where we are. We mention all the networks and the crypto. Need some more liquidity. Flipping and trading is the recipe. Too many protocols to count. I get high and I'm never coming down. Number go up, then I'ma say peace. Yeah, you thought that I was gonna leave. Yeah, we just getting started, man. OnChain Revolution. Every day. Bring the beat back. Eyes everywhere, gotta be careful with volatile meme coins. You can get some bread if you round trip it, then you gon' regret. All this information in my head. BYOR, touch grass instead. Nobody really knows how it's gonna end up today. Somebody gotta tell you what's happening today. I don't let the money change me no way. OnChain Revolution, here to stay. Yeah, say I'm Sage, man. Voodoo 2 on the way. Yeah. Nicky's. Yeah. OnChain Revolution. OnChain. Hey, OnChain Revolution. Bitcoin not an illusion. Market recap, then I do a roll call. You're not bullish in the vocal. Look at the price action, trend. Yeah, send it to the deck. Yeah, sell it through the spec. Ordinal's the best. Too much Bitcoin, gotta go to read. If you end up bearish, gotta put the knee back. Let me see the comments. Look at the fear and greed index. Rich. Look at the chart.
Welcome back to OnChain Revolution. My name is Shizzy. On this channel, we cover the entire Bitcoin crypto ecosystem. What is up, guys? We have an amazing show for you guys today. I'm actually just going to be hanging out with you guys today. It's going to be very chill. I don't got no headlines, none of that crap. I'm going to be being in the comments most of the show. We're going to be taking a look at a lot of different things. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at Ethereum. We're going to take a look at some runes. We're going to take a look at pretty much anything that you guys want to look at. If you guys want to look at something, throw it in chat. We'll look at it. We're going to look at the Bitcoin dominance. We're going to look at the DXY. Let's see what happens at 8 o'clock, right? Which is 2 minutes ago. I haven't looked at the chart since, but like a lot of movement usually happens after the weekly close. So I thought it would be a really good idea to kind of, I'm already going to be sitting here watching anyway. I might as well do it with you guys. I might as well do it live. So let's just jump right into the comments before we get into the charts here. WebDro, shout out to WebDro, that #1 spot. I on the Sunday night streams, guys, I'm not going to be doing the count. So that's mainly going to be for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Friday. The extra streams and stuff like that, we're not going to be counting the first stuff. So just a heads up, guys. So you might want to get to the next one. I think Yago is going to be posting it in a little bit, so look out for that. Mr. Sheedy is here. Shout out to Mr. Sheedy. He said, almost got it. Yeah, sorry, guys. Merlin Lucky is here. Malam Yuri is here. Bitcoin is Truth is here. Abstract is here. Sunday night stream. Yes, Sunday night stream. Yes, you got it. K99 is here. Vader Time. Spindrift is here. Crypto Winner says hype this week is going to be crazy. What runes are you in? Yeah, we'll be jumping in some of that a little later. We'll get into a bunch of the runes that I hold and what I'm looking to get into. Mr. Hanky is here. Chief Axel is here. Glass Hopper, my guy. What is up, Glass Hopper? And then we got Mr. Hanky again. Sonic One Moon. Yeah, we'll take a look at Sonic too, bro. Let me know what coins you in are in over there. Maybe some websites. I can pretty much check out anything for you guys. We're just going to be really just hanging out. We're going to be chilling. It's going to be really relaxed and awesome. So let's kind of jump right into it. The first thing that we'll do is we'll take a look at the Bitcoin price actions, kind of see what's going on. So this is the weekly. We got a brand new weekly candle. As you can see, Sunday night, it's brand new. No movement on it at all. But let's kind of see what we have last week. Last week's candle was red. We started at around 119 and we finished the week around 117. Not bad, though. Not bad at all, because the main reason is because we went from 108 the previous week, 109, 108, all the way up to 119. Or what is it? Like 119, 167. So very happy. with this, man. Really excited to have a red candle here. Mainly because it's going to lead to the next push up, right? We can't just have all green. A lot of green means a lot of sideways. If we can get green, red, we really can get a push up here to about 150, 160, potentially by August. I mean, I'm seeing a couple green candles that mimic this one, and we can kind of push up there. Ethereum, man's been so strong on the weekly. Look at the Ethereum weekly, but it still hasn't broke out of this area that it's been in, going all the way back since, like, what was that, February, March, right? Because it kind of really ran up. October, November, December, had like a blow off top situation there, and then just kind of ranged back down to 28, back up to up here, then down, over, down, and it looks like we're still in here. So we got to break out of this range. If you want to go back here, you go to the body here. We got to kind of break out of here. I think Ethereum definitely has to break this 4,100, and we got to be in here. I mean, we tried 1, we tried 2, tried 3. The 4th time's the charm, right? We got to break this for Ethereum. We got to break it, and I think we end up breaking it this week. I think this candle right here that's starting right now is going to be an explosion up, but we could get a red one first. It could be a red weekly, and then the week after that, jump into the next one there, and maybe kind of blow off that, right? Really hoping for some type of huge movement, and I do think we get it there. XRP has been so strong. It actually just broke its chart there. It was kind of holding steady there around 340, but it broke this cycle's high, I guess you would say. I don't know what the all-time high on XRP is. It does look like the all-time high of XRP was like what, $2 or $2. So yeah, Ethereum's basically at all-time. I mean, XRP is basically at all-time highs here. You got to get back up to 360. Wow, that's incredible. XRP Army, man, you guys went sideways for so long, and now just starting to break out of there 100%. Glasshopper says bullish on base tokens, Tremble, Ski, and Clanker. I honestly haven't really looked into them. Is Ski man? No, that's something different. I'll take a look at them. I'll definitely take a look at the base tokens, and I'll let you know my opinion on them for sure. Rolando is here. Shout out to my guy Rolando. He says, "Yo, what's up, fellas? What's up, Rolando?" Yeah, man. I'm gonna put some music on for this stream today. I was thinking about it. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna put the volume like super low though. Let me know what you guys think. Keep the music or ditch the music. Let me know. If it's messing up the volume at all, I won't. I'll get rid of it, but I'll just leave it on a little bit. There's something going on. I'm just talking over myself here. So obviously we got XRP. And we're jumping to Dog, right? Dog is the #1 token on Bitcoin right now. I'm gonna jump in with, we are using Kraken, so I'm gonna jump on the hourly. I think it's kind of better for that a little bit. So we'll kind of sit here. All right, there it is. Yeah, Dog broke under this. I was actually really shocked to kind of see this fake out and then see this break lower and head out of there. And now we are sideways here. So I'm hoping that we can kind of maybe get back inside, as maybe this whole thing was just a fake out. We can get back in this 4.9 and something here. But yeah, the runes need Dog. The runes need Dog to move here. And I think they do. I think they get that. I think they get that push up here and get back into this. I mean, we're going all the way back since Kraken opened, right? So when Kraken opened for Dog anyway. So we definitely need to get back in here and kind of go up. People are saying that it's gate.io is the reason why and stuff like that. Shizzy, volume a little louder. You want it a little louder, or you want it low? Or saying it's too loud? I can turn it up. Media. Like that? Let me know. That might be too loud. Drop it back down to 10 here. Good. All right. I'll leave it there. All right, let's take a look at Tau. BitTensor Tau is something I'm really bullish on right now because they are having a halving. They're having a halving in December. And if you guys don't know what BitTensor Tau is, Tau token is the same tokenomics as Bitcoin. And the way you get the Tau token is you have to basically pretty much just like Bitcoin, you can mine it. And then there's proof of stake. And then there's also music. Cool. All right, cool. And then there's also like you can actually give your hash rate or your computer type of thing, and you can earn it that way by giving, kind of like powering the AI And you can also earn the alpha tokens as well. So I'm definitely bullish on Tau, especially with the alpha stuff, man. Really looking into that stuff. Yeah, man, dude. I'll jump back to dog, bro. I love me some dog, homie. But yeah, so I'm definitely thinking dog's gonna jump back in here, man. This breakout, I'm curious, Cryptolution, what do you think about this breakout, man? People are saying it's gate.io, or I mean this breakdown. This was gate.io and a whole bunch of other stuff, but this looked and felt so good. And to break out of this upward trend that we're in and kind of be down here in this sideways pit, it kind of hurts my soul, bro. It kind of hurts my soul. Don't really like this at all. I'm really kind of hoping that we get back in here. I think it's not a big move either to get back in here from where we're at now. I mean, it's only like a 10-15% move, right? Get back to that 4.8, right, and then head higher. But you know, we'll see. We will see. All right, let's move along here. I want to get into DXY. The DXY is something that I've really been tracking here. I truly believe that the DXY is kind of the reason we get bull runs. It's not because of the halving. It's not because of this, not because of that. And I could be completely wrong. But when I look at this chart on the daily and I take it back here, right, and we have this upward momentum, this run up, right, huge run up here, some sideways, right. This is 2017. This is January of 2017 here. Put that back where it was. This is January 2017. And then look, as you can see, in July of 2017, we broke down. And if you guys remember, the bull run was in the late stages of 2017 and the very early stages of 2018. Very similar to what we have compared to the halvings, what we're dealing with this year. And, you know, July breaks down. We have an amazing bull run. And, you know, that bull run lasts until like February, March before it kind of dips down. And then you see the DXY just climbing right back up. Let's zoom into 2020. Same thing. Let's go to July 2020. It broke down, kind of just dropped down there, and everyone knows what happened in January 2021. Let's go to January 2021. We were down at the bottom when Ethereum went nuts, when Dogecoin was going nuts. Look at this. But then look, what does this tell you? November, December of 2021. What happened? Bear market started, right? And then you saw the DXY kind of climb back up. I mean, it's literally that simple to call a bull run here. We're just going to wait for it to kind of break down. Get your bags ready now while you're above it. Wait for it to break down. And as it's getting close, or even in this situation, as it's starting to climb back up, just get out, right? Get out of your positions, and you can ride the dollar up, or you can ride Bitcoin up like I'm going to. I'm going to be getting back into Bitcoin. Yeah, I'll definitely cover Dogecoin, learn to code. I'll cover it in a second. But yeah, so you saw it drop down here. Same thing, back up. Really excited because we've been in this terrible bear market, right? I honestly think the bear market started in December 2021, and we're just getting out of it now. I mean, people can say Bitcoin to me is a different beast. Bitcoin is now like the S&P 500. It's Dow Jones. I think Ethereum now is kind of like that leading crypto indicator. And I don't mean crypto coin in any way, because I understand the differences of Bitcoin and Ethereum. One is the most decentralized network cloud system in the world, and the other one is this kind of decentralized smart contract type of area, right? With all these L2s are kind of landing on it and stuff like that. So I understand the difference, but Ethereum to me just seems to be that leading indicator. And you're saying it. I mean, Ethereum, just busting out all week. Then XRP at all-time high. You see all this other stuff at an all-time high, and everything else. But I'll take a look at Doge for you. I've never been the biggest fan of Doge because I did feel like I missed it. I do feel like I did miss this one, and I don't really. I'll get a little dog pop out. I'm gonna get that for the Rune dog. But yeah. So with Dogecoin, you kind of see where were we? We're at 49 cents. That was kind of the high of 2021, and we got long ways to go here. But I do think that Dogecoin kind of leads the way for meme coins. I think meme coins kind of need Dogecoin to kind of break out and get back to that 40, 50. Because remember what happened with meme coins here, right? Dog was ripping, a lot of the runes were ripping and stuff like that, and then that that's because Doge is running. Doge is kind of like that leading indicator for a lot of the meme coins, and I'm excited for. I think Doge does get back. I think Doge gets to honestly, I think Doge can get to $2-3. And you're probably going to call me crazy, but I do. I think Doge is kind of going to lead the charge, and probably by like, let's just say, March, February, March, April, I think Dogecoin kind of gets to about $3. I think this is something I'm going to be following. And what that's going to do to a lot of the meme coins, though, especially some of like the low cap ones like Dog and stuff like that, you're going to see a major explosion. Cryptolution, he says, Dog behaves very differently from ETH and Sol meme coins. That's recent dip in Dog's price was manipulative, an attempt to trick retail into panic sell. Okay, now it's consolidating sideways as whales pump, whales buy. My man, he says Dog will reach above $1 to $2 billion market cap in the next pump, but most people will chase the pump and on other coins. So you're basically saying Dog's going to like just run up hard, and then everyone else is going to start buying the other runes, trying to find that next Dog. He said, I expect Dog to be at a $5 billion market cap minimum this alt season. Yeah, I agree. Let's take a look at Dog again. So you're basically saying, Cryptolution, you're basically saying that this was basically manipulative dump down. Probably, I mean, a lot of people are saying that it was probably caused by Gate.io or whatever reason. I don't know. Apparently they have a ton, and they're just kind of dumping it down there. And yeah. I mean, I'm really hoping that we get back up here in here though. But you're right though. Whales are accumulating. You are seeing a lot of the bigger players get in here and accumulate. And for the guy who asked with Dogecoin is cool, man. But if you want to make real gains this cycle, Dog on Bitcoin is the #1 meme coin. I'm not even trying to show it. It's just the #1 meme coin on Bitcoin. And it has a lot of catching up to do. It has a lot of catching up to do to Bitcoin to kind of get potentially 1% of Bitcoin, right? So if Bitcoin is a $2 trillion asset, I mean, that's what, $2 billion potentially, or that's probably what, 20 billion. I get my math isn't mathing right now, but potentially, I mean, Dog's really gonna run, and it's gonna run hard. Paulie says retail is heavily fatigued after the meme coin bull run. You really think that they're still thinking about 2023, 2024? One thing I noticed about my retail friends, the people who don't really trade crypto, is they are just so enamored with price go up, right? They really only want to see price go up. They can't hang around for the bad times. When shit starts to hit the fan, they get bored, guys. They go watch football. They go to baseball games. They'll go shopping with their wives or girlfriends. Like they don't worry about it. And then when number goes up, that's when they get the FOMO. Oh man, I should have been with you that whole time. But they'll continuously do that. They'll make the same mistakes over and over by not buying when things are boring, and then buying when it's overhyped, and then they buy the top every single time. And I try to tell them, but nobody is encouraged by bad numbers. Nobody is encouraged by weeks and weeks of sideways. Nobody is. But that's what's going to separate us from them. That's what's going to separate the people who are here day in and day out from the people who come in. Let's just say, for instance, they come in November, December, March, right around that time frame, and then the peak is May. Like, that's where I truly believe it. I believe the peak is going to be May, and then we're dumping on them. But it's not our fault. We're just taking the profits because we're up so much. And then they're going to get their feelings hurt and go away and continuously. But what happens is some of them do stick around. Some of them do say, okay, you know what? This next one, I'm in this to win this. I'm going to hang around this time. I'm going to be with it. I'm going to start watching the YouTube shows. I'm going to start watching the X feeds. I'm really going to give it my all. But until you give it your all, you're going to be just another retail guy who keeps buying the top. Paulie said Dog has capped supply. Eventually, it run up to $1 or more. Dog at $1 would be absolutely insane. I mean, Dog at a penny would put it at $1 billion. So Dog at $1 would be $100 billion asset. I mean, that would be absolutely incredible. Cryptolution says Dog is the only K9 meme coin to not experience its first parabolic run. Yeah, 100%, dude. And the fact that it's on Bitcoin, and there is so much liquidity on Bitcoin, just waiting for Bitcoin to kind of stop moving. I mean, we're kind of seeing that right now. We have the weekly close just kind of dipping out right now. Look at that. Remember I showed you guys earlier when we first started. Let's jump back on the weekly here. That weekly candle, both of them now are red. So we started off obviously flat at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and now we are dipping down at 116. I said it on the show last week. I said I truly believe that 3,800 will be a local top for Ethereum, and that's just a place for Ethereum to kind of go up and kind of catch its breath a little bit. I think that's kind of what I was thinking. I was thinking Ethereum's going to go up to about 3,800, and it did. It just crossed 3833, I think is the high, and then, you know, got to catch down. I mean, you never really see it really break out in that first try, though. So I do think that we're going to get a good week this week, and I do think we hit it this week, but maybe not till Wednesday or Thursday. And we might be going sideways here. That 3,800, man, I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of X, right? And the main thing I get from people is where they're going to get out of it. And it's for some reason, they're always picking the same spots. I don't know if they see the same stuff on the charts or what, but a lot of them always pick the same spots. So that I highly recommend watch a lot of YouTube. Watch a lot of these X feeds and watch the people who trade this stuff, because you get a really good, way of thinking of how they do things in the sense of where we're going to get a pullbacks, and you kind of feel it and expect it. That's why I really didn't buy any runes today, because I was kind of sitting there. I have some Bitcoin on the sideline right now, and I want to get into some runes, but I was like, I want to see Ethereum and Bitcoin pull back a little bit here, and I think I'm getting my wish here. I'm definitely getting, I truly believe that Ethereum's top, at least for the next couple of days, was going to be 3,800, and we did get that. Gray Man says, dog, in my opinion, won't moon. More like a 4x. Yeah, man, I just don't think you're understanding, man. You're not understanding the impact of dog. Just look at this, right? If you kind of go over to cookie.fun, dog has been, just go to like the 3 months. Look at dog. I mean, 1.66 million. Let's go to the year. Dog's number 3 with 2.78 million. I mean, the only thing is behind is XRP and BTC. For you to say that it's only going to 4x is insane to me. It's absolutely insane to me. It's almost blasphemy. Because, I mean, you have Tron, Link, like, everyone is talking about dog on X. Everyone. And, the one thing you have to understand in these markets is if your coin is a cult-like coin, if your coin has so many mentions, it's going to get bought up. I mean, the next meme coin is Pepe. And then you have Doge. And then you have Pengu. Dog is ahead of them on the year to date. I mean, you can't call dog on a 4x. It's not, I mean, a 4x from here would only be like 1.6 billion, which I think is way too low for a top of a cycle for dog. Way too low. Shout out to Educating Bitcoin and Crypto. Thank you for the retweet. Really appreciate that. Absolutely awesome. It means so much. All right. Well, speaking of dog and stuff like that, the CEO of Kraken changed his PFP tonight. He changed it about a few hours ago, 5:35 p.m., about 3 hours ago from right now. I mean, this could just be, the 2013 Bitcoin or 2012, whatever it was, Reddit Bitcoin meme, right? That he just changed his face to and put Kraken. But it's also a coin on Bitcoin, right? If you go over here, go to runes, you got magic internet money. On the daily, it's pretty flat on the day. Had a great weekend, though. I mean, you could have got this thing for 30 million. You could have got it for 30 million. Not too long ago at all. Dog sitting at 0.3 up on the day here. Let's go to the weekly here. You can actually see a lot of the movement that's happening. Dog pretty flat on the weekly. Mim up 68% on the week. Pups up 57% on the week. Gizmo, what a week for Gizmo, guys. Congratulations if you were like me and you were buying Gizmo at 3 million, at 2.75 million. Guys, this is an opportunity of a lifetime, in my opinion. Truly an opportunity. Some of these meme coins. I don't know if it's going to be Gizmo. I don't know if it's going to be Mim. I don't know if it's going to be Pups. I don't know if it's going to be Billy. I'm just kind of playing them all right now. It could be Lobo as well. I'm hearing a lot of rumblings on X and stuff about Lobo. Lobo could be that coin. But we all know it's definitely going to be Dog. It's going to be Mim. It's going to be Pups. It's going to be Gizmo, Billy. But who knows what else, right? So I'm definitely kind of looking and kind of seeing, potentially maybe look at some stuff that's not badged, right? Because I usually like to keep the badge on, which means the tokens that Magic Eden deems that are potentially not rugs or scams. But if you go to the all stuff, man, and then go to the price on the 7-day, I mean, you got to you have to get rid of some of the scam stuff. But there's some of this stuff that the elephant in the rune. People were tweeting about that 85K. I mean, there's just a lot of the stuff is insanely risky with no liquidity whatsoever. But I mean, you probably do pretty well. I'm going to stick with the bigger ones though, for me. I'm gonna go. I like to check the volume. So dog Mim. I mean, Mim had 7-day had like $500,000 in volume, which is not a lot. This is only for Magic Key to know. That's not including what it's doing on Solana and stuff like that. So Gary Grayman says the whole crypto market is flooded with too many coins. DJ 6930 is your best bet to get SPX 6900. Yeah, dude, I'm just not a Solana guy, bro. Like, I'm just not a Solana guy. I don't. It's over there. It's just the trenches over there, man. It's not a place for me. I like stuff with communities, and half of that shit. I mean, besides SPX 6900 definitely has a community, right? Fartcoin definitely has a community. Some of the top ones over there definitely have communities. It's just not for me. I like the Bitcoin runes. I like this type of stuff. But hey, I'm down to take a look, right? Like I'm not closed-minded whatsoever. Let's just take a look what's going on CoinMarketCap right now. Let's give it a quick refresh. Make sure we have the best prices. All right, so obviously Bitcoin's dipping down a little bit. Ethereum, dipping down a little bit. I mean, 3720 is really hard to kind of say that's dipping down a little bit. Mr. Hanky says, love this atmosphere, brings back past vibes. Let's go, Mr. Hanky. I like you, buddy. Yeah, man. Yeah, and great, man. If there's anything you want me to look at, bro, I'll look at anything, man. Like I said, I'm very open-minded. My heart right now is with the runes because I've just been somebody who's been here from the beginning. I got the runestone drop and I truly like it. But dude, before I got into a lot of the the runes and ordinals and stuff, I was over on Phantom, bro, back in 2020 2021. I was buying all that stuff over there, the DeFi stuff and all this stuff. I don't know what this is, the DJI 6930, bro. I don't know what that is. But yeah, let's take a look at some of the CoinMarketCap stuff again. We got BNB at $750. Good for BNB, man. I'm kind of glad to see that up at $750. It's really struggled up when it was up that high. Awesome. We got Solana at 179. You guys think Solana will get back over to 200 this week? What do you guys think? Because I was thinking about just getting some Solana just to kind of play with some, like, when stuff gets really bullish, Solana is going to be one of the places to play. So I was thinking like just getting some Solana for kind of waiting on a sideline, maybe get like 10 or 20 of them, kind of put them on a sideline and kind of wait. He said it's OnCoin Gecko, DJ 6930. Oh, that's the coin. All right, hold on. Let me get a Coin Gecko. I'll check it out. It better not be a rug, bro. Don't show me any rugs here. Let me put my banner on real quick. All right. Let's jump into he said, what is it? He said 60 DJ 1 DJI. Is this Donald J. Trump? Is that an I? There it is. Is there Doge Jones? Industrial average? Is that the one, bro? It seems pretty new. Is this a meme coin on like Pump Fun or something? Yeah, man. I don't know. This thing pumps to Valhalla and now kind of dead there. Oh man, this is $261,000 market cap. Solana token. Yeah, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. So it has 11 score on distribution, better than SPX. Why? Yeah, bro. I mean, if you want to ride this, bro, that's up to you, man. This is a little too risky for my blood. But wrong one. He says wrong one. Which one then, man? Which one? You said DJI 60 million. Okay. He said DJI 6930. That's the one, man. Is this Doge? This is it. Okay, this is it. Okay, this is better. 58 million. Man, okay, this is a lot stronger than that last one for sure. Let's check out the max. Yeah, man, this chart. This is a really, really strong chart, bro. Wow, yeah. Doge. What is it on Solana? Let me guess. Yeah, it's a Pump Fun token. Yeah, man. I mean, price range for. I mean, it definitely does look strong, brother. Definitely does look strong. 6930. This one right here. I'm on the one, right? All right. Let's jump back into over to CoinMarketCap. Take a look at some of the stuff here. pushing hard. Supposedly pushing hard, he says. Yeah, man. Show my chart here again. All right, this is the chart you're showing me. 58 million. It was kind of up. But yeah, man, definitely looks strong. I mean, this chart is really strong. All right, let's jump back to here. Hyperliquid. So I follow some really smart people on YouTube and stuff like that. Guys who don't really mess around on chain too much. They're very, they buy and hold stuff like Solana, Ethereum, and out of nowhere, he was saying that, Hyperliquid, Hype token. And he was saying how he wanted to go buy it, but it's not listed on any of the major exchanges, and he actually had to go on chain. But if you guys watch the show, you kind of know my opinion on Hype or Hyperliquid. I think it's the Terra Luna of the cycle. I do think it's going to run up to like 120, 150, and then I think the exchanges attack it. So last cycle, in my opinion, the stable coin issuers and some of the central exchanges, they attacked Terra Luna. They planned it. It seemed very coordinated. I think SPS had a lot to do with it as well, and they attacked it and they destroyed it, and that brought down pretty much the entire crypto. Everything was apparently getting the TVL from Terra Luna's UST, and that brought down a lot of stuff. I think this cycle Hyperliquid's gonna get. They're gonna try. I don't know if they're gonna do it, but I got a feeling a lot of the centralized exchanges are gonna try to take this out. Hyperliquid is taking a lot of money from the likes of Binance, Bybit, so on and so on, right? I mean, it's even doing deals with Phantom now, right? So it's just doing a lot of deals with a lot of different players in the space, and the centralized exchanges, they're not liking it, man. The centralized exchanges are not liking it, and I got a feeling they're gonna push this down. They're gonna push it down hard. We'll see. Stellar Luna, never really been a big fan. Sui's been one of the ones that I've been paying attention to. I definitely been looking into it a little bit, and haven't really played over there yet. Definitely looking into the stuff that's being built there, though. I've heard it's a real big gaming chain and stuff like that. Chainlink's one of the coins that I'm shocked it's only 14. Chainlink has done deals with so many different. I mean, every company in crypto has a Chainlink deal, right? They're all paying Chainlink. I guess they're just not doing like buybacks and burns or anything. I don't know, but I feel like Chainlink is way under. He said, "I'm still holding my dog and all this stuff, hoping for the best." Yeah, man, dude. I think that's the kind of the best way to do things. I think having a long-term mindset and holding a bunch of different coins in different sectors. I mean, that's how you're gonna win. That's how people won last cycle, right? Hedera, a lot of people talk about Hedera a lot. Never really been the biggest fan. Avalanche, I dabbled over there last cycle. Had a lot of fun. Very fast EVM style chain. Curious to see what this does. I think $100-$200 is definitely on the table for AVAX. Shiba Inu, again, for the other memes to really go, you definitely need Shiba Inu to start running. And then Litecoin. So this past week, apparently some medical company went in and bought a crap load of Litecoin. I don't know what that was all about, but yeah, they went in and bought a crap load of Litecoin and stuff like that. So what is this? All right, cool. All right, Toncoin, Polkadot is at $4. So I am very disappointed in Polkadot. I'm somebody who very, very bullish on Polkadot. Always been very bullish on Polkadot. I truly believe Polkadot and Gavin Wood has amazing technology. I feel like Gavin Wood has a developer mindset and is not great at bringing people on board. But there's a new upgrade called Jam. You know how they have EVM? Well, Jam is supposed to be something incredible. You have to remember, Gavin Wood, it was the creator of EVM, right? He Solidity, all that. He was one of the top guys there doing that for Ethereum, and I think he's going to create something really cool with Jam. I'm curious to see what it's going to be. Uniswap, again, this is Ethereum DeFi. Ethereum DeFi goes up, does well. Same thing with Athena. This is the USDE though. Monero, Pepe, bullish. I'm really bullish on everything right now, honestly, especially if it has to do with Ethereum DeFi and really any DeFi. I think DeFi has been one of the sectors that's been really smashed down. That's why I'm bullish on stuff like Liquidium and Fluid and stuff like that. I think DeFi is really going to get a real big push up in the coming months there. Polygon, Matic, sitting, you know, at 25 cents. Crazy to me, guys. I remember in the depths of the bear market, this thing was like 80, 90 cents. You guys remember that? It was before they changed their name to POL. It was still Matic back then. And I remember this thing was like 80 cents to $1 when Trump launched his NFTs back then. Like the first ones. You guys remember the first NFTs? Mogar says, yo, nice beats. What song is that? It's not it's just something I grabbed. It's like one of those free stuff. It's called In or Out. Tell Lee cast it. So it's just something I got on. I have some other stuff too if you want to switch it up. Got Jimmy this one. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know what I'm thinking with this one. I'll get Night Drive. This one's like a real chill. I can probably play this one too. All right, Algorand. I said at 28 cents, not only 8% on the week. Arbitrum, nice week for Arbitrum. I'm definitely bullish on Arbitrum. All right, definitely bullish on Arbitrum up 16%. VeChain up 12% on the week. Render up 14%. World Liberty Financial. Okay, that's the stable coin. I thought I did know that they did vote to kind of they did vote on, you know, being able to trade their coin. So yeah. Update on the bit miners. I don't know anything about them, dude. You're talking about the ones on Merlin, the bit miners. Oh, you're talking about the Foxy ones. Yeah, bro. We discontinued our jungle partnership with them. They're going to be doing some stuff over there on I don't know if I'm allowed to say. Yeah, they're doing some stuff on a different chain, and you know we just weren't really comfortable with it. So we kind of backed away from a partnership with those guys. You can see they're not up there anymore. But yeah, so we actually discontinued our partnership with BetBTC and you know and Foxy. We weren't really comfortable with the direction those guys were going. Gray Man says, come on, Dot died because of the pedo nit because it wasn't good. What? The clown that dresses like a gypsy. Who are you talking about? You're not talking about Gavin Wood. I'm curious, Gray Man. I'm curious who you're talking about there. Because I don't think you're talking about Gavin Wood. The Trump token up 10% on the week. WorldCoin 14% on the week. WorldCoin. I wonder, is anybody here? Did anybody scan their eyeball to get WorldCoin? Any of you guys scan your eyeballs there? Say is keeping the Cosmos chain alive. Remember Injective? Whatever happened to Injective? I haven't really looked at what was going on with Injective for a long time. SPX 6900. Yeah, this one's 58. Damn, that's strong, man. Jupiter. Raven's co-founder. What does it have to do with that? Not really sure. Jupiter up 8% on the week. XDC Network up 24% on the week. KuCoin up 5%. Celestia sitting nicely at up 11%. Injective, there it is. Had a good week for Injective, 18%. I was surprised. I thought Injective was going to be one of these coins that, like, you know, did really, really well. Like had like a Sui type of thing. Gavin dresses weird. I don't know. Injective, go play. Yeah, dude, I was super bullish on Injective. Super bullish on it. And then it got up to like $20 and just never reclaimed that ever. You know, it's a chain on Cosmos's SDK. And then out of nowhere, you've seen Say became one of the top chain over there. What happened to Cosmos though? I was so bullish last cycle on Cosmos and Polkadot, and they just did not turn out well. Not turn out well at all, guys. But I still got faith in them though. I used to follow a couple of really good Cosmos guys. I gotta see if they're still making videos. But they were really bullish on Cosmos. Optimism up 17%. That's the play, honestly. Like Ethereum and stuff is cool, but like if you guys want to make serious cash when Ethereum's pumping, stuff like, you know, Optimism and Arbitrum and stuff like that, they're the ones to be in. Dog with Hat, great week with Dog with Hat up 18%. Mutable up 18%. Sonic, there it is, bro, 38%. I know I used to mess with this token Shadow not too long ago when Sonic kind of first dropped. I did something stupid though with it. I got in super low. I got in around, I think it was like $2, and I sold it like 10. I took my 5x. It was the bear market. It felt like a bear market, right? I took my 5x and I bounced. Then the thing ran up to $80, and I was like, oh, that sucked. It was not fun at all. Yeah, so I got in super cheap, and the thing just, let me go to the yearly. Yeah, I got in way back there, and then I sold it at like $10 and right here, and then boop, and then it just did all that. So now I'm looking at it again, and it's at $27, and yeah, so it's up 300, still up 300% on the year though. Derp, it says Derp. We'll check out Derp. What's Derp? Sounds like something that like Block and those guys would look into. Is this Sonic? This one right here? I don't know if this is Sonic. Can find out there here. No ETH scan. No, it's a know what you're doing this. All right, let's take a look at, we got BitGat token up 11%, Aave 3%. I thought Aave had a bigger week than 3%. It must have had something to pull back today or something. Pi down 4%, Ondo up 14%, Athena. I'm super bullish on Athena. Look at that run by Athena. Wow, 41% on the week. Incredible. That's really incredible for a token this big. 41%. That's wild. I kind of want to look at like over the past 7 days who had the best. Conflux. Wow. I actually purchased this a long time ago. Conflux up almost 100%. Tezos up 64%. Curve Dow, very bullish on Curve. I think this is going to have a huge bull run. I think this gets to $10, $15. I think the TradFi guys are going to learn DeFi this cycle. I think they're going to learn that you can earn crazy yield with a lot of money on these protocols that have been battle tested for a long time. I think that, Curve and Aave, they're going to have really good cycles. I also do think Lido, very bullish on Lido. Lido is liquid staking. If you don't know, you can liquid stake your ETH. And I'm hoping they get into like Bitcoin and stuff like that, where you're able to liquid stake your Bitcoin and stuff. That'd be really amazing. But what they do is they use Ethereum's staking mechanism on chain, because Ethereum is proof of stake. So Dogecoin, huge week on Dogecoin, 35%. I feel like Dogecoin was quiet this week. What do you guys think? I think it was quiet. Ethereum name service up 26% on the week there. And you got XDC, Litecoin, Uniswap. Yeah, a lot of big winners there. Optimism 17%. But yeah, man, let's go back. Let's kind of see what's Bitcoin's doing live. All right, cool. Bitcoin has regained. It's 117. I'm excited about that. I'm really happy because I didn't want to come on this stream and just have it have a red candle starting on the weekly. I didn't want that. I want to see it flip here. Let's get back above 117. Let's kind of see, because you got to remember the S&P 500, and so it starts pre-trading around this time too. So you are seeing these guys a little green, the S&P and the NASDAQ. ETH Bitcoin chart. This is something that I've been paying attention to heavily as well. I think we all should be paying attention to this. I mean, the downtrend ETH Bitcoin, guys, was absolutely insane. I never seen anything like that. Anything like it. The downtrend was historically terrible. Like, I've never seen anything like that. Just came down here and just kind of sat. And now look at that pop up, though. Absolutely huge. I called that, by the way. I made that a long time ago. All right, let me get rid of that. But yeah, popped up there, back up to 3-1. Let's see this get back up to 4. I want to see this break up back to 4 in the next couple of weeks here. I definitely think it can. I think it gets back to potentially 5, 6, 7 in the upcoming weeks. Really, really bullish on ETH Bitcoin. I love Bitcoin, but I've just realized that, retail doesn't give a crap about Bitcoin. If we want retail to come in, if we want people to come back and energy to come back into the space, we need Ethereum to run. And XRP again, it feels like it's just one of those tokens that's a runner, man, for this cycle anyway. And hype as well. All right, then we got I think that's really it. If you guys don't have any other coins, man, I think that's it for the weekly close today. Bitcoin dominance, oh man, absolutely beautiful on the Bitcoin dominance. Put your question in the chat, guys, if you want me to stick around. I'll get to all your questions, man. But the problem is we had this, right? We broke out of this trend up here, and now we're back, and we grabbed it and went back up, and now we officially dropped it. And if we can get under 58, under here, I think guys, we're gonna head into a board. So it's like every chart, the DXY, right? The Bitcoin dominance, then you got stuff like ETH Bitcoin. Everything right now is telling me we're about to enter a huge alt season. Monstrous alt season, guys. Monstrous. Any plans to revive the Ordinal Revolution passes? So yeah, so we're building something on a chain right now, and what we're going to do is we're going to give pass holders and stuff the airdrop for that token. It's still in the early processes of that, so it's very early in that, but we're going to do all the stuff with the pass too. We might even do something where we airdrop the OnChain Revolution passes or something. It's a lot of different ideas. We're kind of going. We're just kind of floating it back and forth right now. We'll do something, but it got to be bullish, bro. Because if we do anything bearish, people like in a bearish, people are just gonna dump whatever we airdrop them, right? So it's one of those things where it's like we want to do cool stuff, but at the same time, we don't want to like use all of our bullets, right? If we do stuff too early, and then people, if we like airdrop this or airdrop that or do something like this, then what happens is people just dump the tokens and get Bitcoin right away, and that's one thing we want to avoid. So we're just kind of waiting, kind of hanging out with them. We are kind of buying them back off the market when they get real cheap. So it's kind of what we're doing, kind of, and then maybe we'll do giveaways with them and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I think that the pass is gonna be worth holding. Crypto Keep says, your thoughts on Cookie? Let's check it out, man. I haven't looked at Cookie. You're talking about Cookie DAO, right? I haven't really looked at Cookie much at all, really. Yeah, that's what you're talking about, Cookie DAO. Shout out to Block Runner. The Block Runner guys found this thing like when it was like nothing earlier this year. Remember that? Like 6 cents, and thing ran up to like 52 cents. I mean, it's back down now. What is it now? 20 cents, but still, yeah, Cookie DAO. Yeah, I love it. I use it every day. I don't have any tokens. I'm not staking anything. I'm wondering, is it worth it to get the coins to stake for access to other things? Because like I said, I use this site every day. Like I already have it up, right? Because kind of checking out like stuff on like Dog and kind of seeing who the top guys are and stuff. And just kind of looking, I used to be on here, but I got taken down. But yeah, and then other coins, and kind of just seeing like if you ever wanted to like get in contact with somebody who kind of runs a coin, Cookie DAO is like the #1 place to do that for sure. Mr. Ranky says, you guys still bullish on the Merlin chain? Yes, bro, super bullish on. So we are obviously partnered with Merlin, and we have a meeting with them every Sunday morning. And every single week, man, it's some of the most bullish stuff. He's really built some really cool stuff. So I'm hoping for a 400x. You think Cookie can 400x, bro? Where is it at? 20 cents, sitting at $120 million market cap. I mean, potentially. I don't know, bro. That's 4 billion. What was that? 400 billion would be that. So 100x would be, 100x would be 120 billion. 400. Yeah, you're talking about 400 billion, bro. I think that's like where ETH is now. I mean, I guess it's possible. I would shoot closer to like a 50x, bro. I think this is definitely 50x. Potentially get up to, what's that? That'd be like 5 billion or something like that. Yeah, something like that. 5 billion. I think that's very fair. I think this thing. I mean, I think it's one of the most used data sites out there right now. You can see token unlocks, which is pretty big. I didn't even know they had this. It's pretty cool. Oh, it's their token unlocks. Okay. And that's 400 billion. I mean, 120 million times 400. I mean, what are you talking about? Right, I'm going to do some math. $120 million times 400. All right, you're right. 48 billion. 48 billion. You're right. My live math isn't good. You got me there. 100%. Yeah, I mean, 48 billion Cookie. I mean, let's see right now. Let's see what's 48 billion. So you'd be, I mean, we're talking Dogecoin, where Dogecoin is now. I mean, yeah, I think for Cookie, though, it's a data site with no TVL. I'm going to say no, bro. I'm sorry. 400x, if you were shooting for 100x, I might say yeah. But 400x? I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, man. But I think that's our show for you guys today, man. Really appreciate you guys coming hanging out with us. I'm gonna try to do this every Sunday. I know there's gonna be a few Sundays in the future where I can't do it. But I'm gonna try to do this every Sunday. Let me know if you guys liked it. Let me know if you guys want me to do it again next week. If the response is good, put in the comments, and then I'll do it next week too. I had a lot of fun. I was kind of hoping for some push up by Bitcoin, sitting at 17,200 right now. I was really hoping to see a push up there. I was hoping to see a push up on Ethereum going in this, but Ethereum holding up. Like, this is really good signs, guys. Really good signs. Really, really good signs. That stuff's pushing up there. But yeah, man. All right. I'm getting out of here, guys. Go check out our partners. Go check out Emblem Vault. Emblem Vault, they're building jumping feature from chain to chain. You'll be able to jump your ordinals or your runes or your CryptoPunks from any chain to any chain using Emblem Vault's technology. Mogar says, I was thinking of getting rare earths, but ChatGPT says nothing beats crypto. Yeah, why the hell would you get rare earth, bro? Don't do it to yourself, Mogar. Don't do it. Artora, go check out Artora.finance. They actually just went live, guys. I highly recommend you guys get over it. Let me showcase them real quick if you guys don't mind. Artora is one of our partners, but if you guys leverage trade, highly recommend you guys do it over on Artora. They're on Botonics. Botonics is telling everyone that they're going to be incentivizing the chain with Bitcoin. So you're potentially going to earn Bitcoin by going over to Botonics and like making some trades. So right now I have about what? Let me go to a different wallet here. So I now connect. Sign my MetaMask. Just drop this. Put my password in real quick. But if you guys haven't checked it out yet, it works phenomenal. I'm a really, really big fan of what they're building. And that's kind of why we're partnered with them. Confirm it. I think I have a few dollars in here. Let me make sure I'm on the right wallet now. There it goes. Okay. I'm still new at it, guys. I'm still new. But let's just say you want to go long. I'm going to go long here. I'm going to put $17. I'm going to take my leverage up to 25x. Approve it. Well, it's going to come up. It's going to do a spending limit. And I'm going to do it again. No, I don't want to sell short. I want to go long. All right, go long. Paused. Yeah, it might be doing some upgrades to it and stuff like that. Brand new, just dropped, guys. Make sure you guys go check out Artora.finance for sure. And then make sure you guys check out Fluid Tokens. Fluid Tokens are building they're doing some amazing DeFi stuff on Cardano. Make sure you guys go check out them over there. And then they're also building for Altcoins as well. They were building for Runes, but Runes is just too hard. There's not enough functionality. Those guys really like to use smart contracts and stuff. And Altcoins, dream come true for those guys. They're really looking forward to building over there. Airdrop tool is live. You want to airdrop Altcoins to Rune holders? You can. You guys can do whatever you want. Definitely check out fluidtokens.com. Tokyo, my number one Bitcoin wallet. I use it every single day. It's not just the Bitcoin wallet, though. You guys can use Sui and Cardano and so much more over there. They're going to be dropping more and more chains with their wallet. Really excited for those guys and what they're building. Go download Tokyo on the App Store today. I'm telling you, best wallet experience that I've ever had. It's truly number one. And the only reason we're partnering with them is because it is. Because check out Merlin Chain. Merlin Chain, we had a conversation with Jeff today. The updates for Merlin Chain are absolutely huge, guys. You guys need to be checking out Merlin Chain. I promise you, you're going to be very happy with that. Ordinal Hive, the number one ordinal trading platform, fast place trading over there. They don't make you wait 10 minutes block time. You can trade it right away. You can buy it and list it right away, all using their product. Absolutely amazing product, by the way. And then you have Sats Terminal. Number one, if you're going to buy runes, if you're going to buy Altcoins, make sure you guys going over to satsterminal.com and make sure you guys are using Sats Terminal, guys. Highly recommend it. By far, my favorite, guys. And also, we dropped the video this week with the guys from Liquidium. Not a partner of ours, but these guys are building. I mean, go watch this video because it is honestly, I got so bullish on the Liquidium token after watching this video. This is the one right here. Go watch this video, guys. 768 views on it already. He talks about, I forget where it is. He talks about the Liquidium token here around 37 minutes. Definitely go watch it. Even if you watch the 37-minute part, highly recommend it. I think it was phenomenal. We definitely check that video out. And yeah, I think that's all of our partners and everything. And I hope you guys have an amazing night. We'll see you in about 14 hours from right now. Remember, we go live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central, 8 a.m. Pacific, and 3 p.m. UTC. Check us out all week, guys. Until tomorrow. Y'all gonna be usually says peace here. I'll see you guys. Peace.
OnChain Revolution roll call. Market recap. You not bullish enough. No. You're not bullish enough. No. Look at the price go. Bitcoin control me. Why you still coping? Price action rolling. Don't fall for bear trap. Swapping indexes and putting it up in the sex. I can take profit right now. OnChain is where I be now. You can never look back. They don't want you to know. How did the market react? Fear and greed gotta adapt. Now we bridging the tokens and marching the network right now. You know how crazy we are. Nookies are savages now. They know how crazy we are. Chain abstraction, main attraction.